Good afternoon and welcome to KBG's Busted Knuckle Garage. So I heard you had a complaint. It's hot outside. Of course it is. Your AC's busted. There's nothing worse in Las Vegas than driving around a freaking broiler. Here in Las Vegas, 30 seconds in the shade is fatal. 30 seconds in the fucking shade. Fatal. 30 seconds? I'm already sweating my ass off! Alright, let's get down to business on replacing your valve core and refilling your refrigerant. These are the tools that'll be required by me today. You're gonna need one of these. Pull your valve core out. You're gonna need this kit right here to replace your valve core, and it has the valve core tool. You're gonna need one Alright, let's get right down to business here and replace our leaky valve core. What I'm gonna do here is remove the cap from the culprit, stick my valve core removal tool down inside and spin counterclockwise. Be real careful you do not ruin the threads. Alright, once you have loosened the valve core, if you can't stick your little prickly fingers in there and pull it out, you're going to want some forceps. To be very careful and pull it out. This right here looks jacked up, like a piglet pecker. Not good. Alright, you're going to take your valve core kit, you're going to take the new valve core, and you're going to match it up to your old one to make sure that it matches. Alright, the new valve core doesn't exactly match by color, but by mechanical shape, it's almost identical. So I think we are good to go. Now I just want to let you know something. I already knew I had a leaky valve core. I was lucky enough to hear it leaking before all of my refrigerant leaked out. So I'm a hot damn genius. Alright, now at this point you're going to want to drop your new valve core inside, and you can call it what you want. I don't give a shit. We're going to call it a valve core. Take your valve core tool and now turn clockwise to tighten it. Try not to strip the threads. If you do, you got a whole new problem. It's going to be a whole new ball game. You might not want that. Don't call me if you break something. I'm not coming to help. Alright, now once you get set up, and whatever refill kit you get, make sure you get the proper refill kit. And if you do, it doesn't matter high side or low. It's only gonna fit on one side. Remember. Now this kit requires the engine running. Make sure you read the instructions, because that's what I just did to find out that I need my engine running, all right? And you're gonna want your AC blowing to the highest. I want to show you something real quick before we go on to filling this bitch right here. You see this? It's your AC compressor. If you have your AC on max, this thing should be spinning. If it's not spinning, that means there's something wrong with it. And right now, we know there's no refrigerant in it because we just replaced the valve core. All right, now, try to get this thing moving. We're gonna go ahead and start leaking some refrigerant into the system. With my refill hooked up to the low side, I believe that's what it is supposed to be on the automobile. It feels a little different when you're doing like residential work, but it is what it is. So here we go. We're gonna open this port up right here and see if we can get the AC clutch kick on. I think that's what it is, I don't know. All right, let's see if the AC compressor still works. Hopefully it does. We're gonna go ahead and start leaking some refrigerant in here. I can feel it going, feel it. Woo, dog. All right, you don't want it to act sporadic. It's gotta stay on for a little bit. It's gotta compress the refrigerant, so it's probably gonna need quite a bit. It could take 1, 2, 3 cans. I don't know, 4. Now I wanna show you something real important. You go ahead and put your little gauge on there, right, to see how much you got in there, to see if you in the green zone. If your needle is acting sporadic, that means you need to put more in, period. All right? It needs more. Moving back and forth, it needs more. All right, people, like a raging alcoholic, this thing just swallowed 14 ounces of R-134 something. All right, just for reference, I just found this. R-134a, it looks like I'm gonna need 1 pound, 14 ounces. So now I know how much I need to put in there exactly. It's just gonna kind of wing it. All right, now I'm back from the race car parts store because I needed to get some more refrigerant. And if you're wondering why I got the camera pointed on this compressor so much, it's because I'm trying to show you what I'm trying to get at. What I'm trying to do is get that compressor to stay running for longer than 2.5 seconds and shutting down. Alright, so here we go, I'm pumping it in. Wait, hold on, I gotta pierce the can and then it releases the refrigerant. R-134a. Alright, here it goes. I can feel it. I can feel it going in. I feel it going in. Oh, look at that. Right away. Now you see what I'm trying to get at? See how that compressor's staying on right there? That's what I want. I like to turn the engine off when I'm removing my little refill kit here, because sometimes it really messes that valve core up right there. When you take it off, it leaks, and I like to have something handy to kind of, push it up and down to where it seats properly. Hopefully this doesn't spray out my eyeball right now. I ain't wearing no safety goggles. Shit, there it goes. All right, check this out. You see how the gauge there ain't acting so sporadic anymore? That means you're getting enough refrigerant in there. Is it freaking out? Alright, I'm in here and I'm interviewing one of the vents, and hot damn, it's blowing cold. Woo, I don't know if you can see them ice crystals coming off of there. I don't know if that's supposed to happen, but I don't care, man. This is Las Vegas. You need ice crystals. I'll flavor this out. I bet you ain't got one of these. I'm gonna stick this little lead right in the vent there. Let's see how cold we get. I want to be pretty cold. 80 is not good. Fahrenheit. Come on, man. I just said it was blowing cold. The gauge ain't working. Come on. Something wrong with the lead. The wrong one in there. Technical difficulties. It's getting hotter, but it feels cold. There's something wrong with this thing right here. Let me recalibrate it real quick. All right, hot damn, with a little recalibration. Look at what we getting right there. Woo! Low 50s, high 40. What I'm talking about, man. Saved about $600 right there. Under $100, man. 48.4. Keep going. Good enough. That's doing what it's supposed to be. Probably could take a little more, but you know what? Too much might be too bad. At this point in time, I am going to celebrate my success. Right after I recap this port and send it on its way. Hot damn, you can't get colder than that. Woo, keeping the maintains. I'm maintaining it. Y'all can kiss my ass and drive around hot. I'm maintaining that cool weather. It'll be hot outside. Terrible. All right, I'll fix your AC for like $15,000. Good running price. Estimated it myself. If you wanted foolproof, it was an XLT. This is you got it right there. That's the badge.